Hello everyone and welcome to a new virtual pet video. In this video I'm going to be providing an update for what I'm currently raising, hatching some eggs of some fallen Digimon, and I'm going to be doing some jog ressing. So first of all we have Metal Garurumon with a Copymon. Now the annoying thing is that I got this Copymon, and despite having the other Digimon, Pukamon, in the fridge and also not the focus of the screen, the first Copymon still went to the left side instead of the right side, which is Metal Garurumon. So I actually had to get the same Copymon twice, because apparently you can't jog rest with the other side's Copymon, which I know it doesn't really make sense to me, especially because the other Digimon's in the fridge. But whatever, we will go with that. So let's do some jog resting. And also, as I've mentioned it before, I just don't like having the Copymon on the screen. Digimon, that one, and... oh, you can... okay, now that's weird. It is letting me jog rest with it now. That's weird. Okay. I will just have an extra Copymon then, and I chose the left one, so now it's going to hang out with another Wargreymon. Okay, let's just go with the right one. Because at least Pukamon is in the fridge, so I can't see the other one. I don't know why the speakers on my Togemon version 20th are so much louder than the speakers on my Silver Blue. I'm not sure if that's just because of the way it was made, or if it's just a problem with mine, if it's a fault. But yeah, so there's a Megamon, and I'll be training him, and then I'll be putting him up on Alpha Link, so that's exciting. So let's probably just put him in the fridge just for now, because I don't want him to go ahead and die without me training him, so he can just set it to the side for now. So Lalamon finally gave up and decided to become an egg, and I'm just going to be trying Lilamon's evolution one more time, just because I really want Lotusmon and the ability to jog rest and get rid of the Copymon on that side. So there's that egg bouncing around. And now while that's hatching, let's do some jog rest. Now, it hasn't evolved, but then I realised that I actually wanted it to evolve to Garudamon, which is actually a jog rest. Now, I'm not sure if my information is incorrect, but I heard on Humanloss's website that the Garudamon can't actually jog rest evolve to Phoenixmon, apparently, according to Humanloss's evolution guide on the Pendulum OG. They can on the Pendulum 20th, and I always thought they could on the OG. But, yeah, but we will try that. Oh, do I have empty DP? I do, don't I? Because I trained it before. So yeah, obviously, I have Meramon, but I've decided that I would like to jog rest with Birdramon to make Garudamon. So let's go. Why aren't I able... and again, that screen is so not fun to see. And you can hear an egg hatching in the background. Okay, so that was surprising. I'm happy to have Garurumon, but I was expecting Pumpkinmon for some reason. So I don't know why I was doing that. I misread, or maybe I had the wrong information. But Garurumon, super cool, and Garudamon, also super cool, and doesn't want to train because 0 DP, so I can force that by feeding some vitamins, or I can just let her hang out for now. So there's that. Let's look after our baby with the Copymon still, because I didn't get to evolve to Ultimate. I have really bad luck with the Pendulum 20ths lately, so that's a shame. And of course, my newly customized version 6, so I'm aiming for Otamamon, and then once I get Otamamon, I will be aiming for Gekomon, which means long run getting, hopefully, Shogun Gekomon. I'll try my hardest to get the evolution requirements in, but for now, Baby 2 is fairly easy. It's just a matter of neglect, so I can get Otamamon. And why Otamamon? Because I just feel like getting Otamamon this time. Birdramon, I've decided to evolve to Airdramon. I can't remember if I mentioned that in the hatch video. So I just have to make sure I don't train it too much, and I get lots of care mistakes. So kind of just leaving that there. And of course, as you may recall, I hatched both of these in videos yesterday. I hatched this one in the Wave 3 version 20th video, and this one in the customizing a DMOG video. And I've decided I might 3D print a frame and then paint that pink to match this. So that might be pretty cool. I'll do a video on it if that's what I decide to do. But for now, it's this kind of cute little purple, pink, and yellow device, which is fine. As I said in the last video, Impmon or maybe even Tyrant Kabuterimon, despite neither actually being in the device itself. Yes, what else do I have? Yes, I also have Eevee, who I am aiming for Team Rocket Eevee. So the game plan for that is to leave the lights on when it sleeps, and giving it average care. So I'm really bad at average care. As I mentioned in my first run of this, I got Sylveon fairly easily with minimal attention. Like, I fed it a couple of times a day and played a couple of games, and I got Sylveon, which is the perfect care. And I'm really bad at average care, because I can get perfect care or I can get bad care. Average care is harder to get, and it's the same with a lot of the Digimon. Like, if I'm aiming for the data child, for example, on a pendulum, I will either get too few care mistakes and get the vaccine, or too many and get the virus type. So average care is always the hardest amount to get, because it's more than just pure neglect. And oh yes, one more thing. I almost finished off the video without doing this. I would like to hatch the version 3 egg now that I've unlocked the ability to have that second egg. So there's the second one, there's the third one, and yes, we're off. Now I can hopefully raise a Togemon. Yay! And still no idea what's wrong with my version 3. Oh, and there's one more thing. Rest in peace, Megadramon. So this morning, I was very sad to see that my Megadramon had decided to finally pass away, which is actually really sad, because that's probably the longest I've ever had an OG alive for. I'm probably not going to start it again for now, because I'm running so many other ones, especially the DM20, which I forgot how much the DM20 poos. They definitely fixed it with the Pendulum version 20th, but the DM20th bricks just poo so much. So when you have 2 Digimon, you basically have to check it every couple of minutes, or else they'll just get sick. And I've spent a lot of time just fixing their illnesses, and then eventually succumbing to their illnesses. So yeah, trying to give attention to them. Once Poemon evolves, I'll be actually neglecting my Digimon again, because I'm aiming for Kunemon to get Drumogimon, which means I will have to still check on it to make sure they don't poo themselves to illness, but also not neglect them enough to get the care mistakes. So I can't just leave it on the table like I do with my OGs, which kind of they poo very rarely. And obviously the other thing is that while the Pendulum OGs and the Pendulum version 20ths poo and make sounds, which is a great feature, by the way, obviously the DMOGs and the 20th bricks don't. I think that all virtual pets are actually better when they make a sound when you poo, just because if you're aiming for it not to get sick all the time, which is a problem with the 20th, you can kind of clean it away. I don't know why they decided to have it in some and not have it in others. I should compile a list on which virtual pets do make poo sounds and which don't. I think at this point for Digimon more do than don't, because I know the Progress does. I'm fairly certain all the big pixel ones do. And even the Mini does, which is kind of funny that the Mini was released for the anniversary of the brick, and then the next anniversary when they released something, they removed the pooing sound. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I'm running at the moment. Obviously not the version 4. But yeah, so that's the poo sound. How great is that? It's just a tone. It's just so nice to have, and the pendulums also poo a lot less. But yeah, so that's basically it for that video. There's not much more to add. I am looking to upgrade the overall production value of these videos. So hopefully you'll see some change in the next couple of weeks in terms of Probably not video quality because my phone already records in 4K. There's not really much, I don't really want to record in 10K or 8K, what have you. I am fine with 4K for now because the video sizes are quite large. So probably not video quality, but as in the resolution, but video quality in terms of maybe like a backdrop, the lighting, audio quality. Perhaps I'm not using any external mic. I might get a lapel mic or something along those lines, so I will be investigating that. But if you have any suggestions, please give them to me. I obviously can't use my podcasting mic because it is a computer mic and may not work perfectly with a phone, but I'm looking for many, many different ideas so I can hopefully make this video a little bit more special, a little bit better production quality, and the tones on the Eevee are very, very loud. It wanted my attention. I'm going to leave it because I'm going for average care, and hopefully you won't get bad care because bad care is ditto Eevee, so which is fine, but not what I'm aiming for. Anyway, so if you have any ideas for ways I can increase the overall production quality of this, I'd be happy to hear it. I'm doing my own research, but any advice I will read into and see what's up. Anything to make this a bit more special, a bit more interesting, and a bit more enjoyable for you, the viewer, to consume. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys next one. Bye!